Hello, this is my 3D puzzle rapid prototyping project. It consists of 13 little pieces, and they should all come together and make a nice fish. So I will show you how to make that. So what I did in order to have the objects stay together is I had little knobs, which I don't know if you can see, but I'm bringing it up close to the camera. Well, okay, I have little knobs and like a very small hole where you can just stick something in and it attaches itself and it holds it in place. So I will show you how it's built. So this is the head of the fish that I'm building right now. This is the top part of the head. Can you see? Yeah, you can't really see, but I have a little knob on top that you can just kind of click it on and you push it down and it just kind of stays on. Well, it will stay on once everything else is attached. Snap. Okay, did you hear that snap? No. But yeah, so that's the head. Which way do I put this? Give me a second. Here, this is another knob. I have it in another spot. It's in the front. Because these are two similar looking pieces, but they're not exactly the same piece. So I want the person to be able to figure out that they're different. And here, it holds together as well. It's hard to aim this with the camera correctly. Look. Okay, next we have these two pieces. I shelled them, so they're hollow in the inside. And where do these go? Oh, these go right here. And you just slide it in to here. Just kind of snaps on. And this does something very similar. So this is another piece right here. Let's see. I have one main foundational piece, this. Right? This is what holds the front and back together. You can see there are a lot of little knobs in which you can just snap things onto, and I made it that way because it just makes things easier. So let me see how I orient this. So here are the fins. You just slide them in. And some more fins. Let's see how this goes on. Okay, trying to figure out my own project. But this is an interesting piece of fin. What I did was it slides in, it has like a little knob right up here where you could slide it into this. But there's also an extrusion so that it can fit into the piece right next to it. Which, I'm doing this. There we go, it's going in. And then here's the one next to it with extrusion in the other direction. Actually, did I put this on incorrectly? Yes, I did. Okay. It is sort of a challenging puzzle. which is nice. Like, it's going in. There. Okay, so as you can see, this is supposed to be a fin, but I messed up. And I put them in incorrectly, so silly me. You could take them out. And these fins are supposed to be in the other way. Yes. Let me see how this looks. And maybe it doesn't look like that. So then, the worst case scenario is, if you don't know how it should look, then you go back to the drawing where I made this and see. So let's see. I always have trouble with this middle part. Oh, okay, it goes like that. So these were put on incorrectly. So let me take them off. And they should go in down here. So you can tell this is not exactly the easiest puzzle in the world. Or maybe to do right on the go. But it's fun nonetheless. So you put this in here. There. That's how it should look. A little more. Or can you see it? Okay. So these go in here. Right, yes, yes. These in here. Okay, so these go together. They should just sort of slide in. Except I might have made another mistake. Yeah, okay. These two should be switched. Like that. See, as you go along, it's a straightforward enough puzzle where you can see your mistakes. But I think it's, there are a lot of things in it. Okay, that make it harder. So this just snaps in on both sides. You just slide it in. There. That. And it will hold together. Yeah. And this slides in here. Okay, let me get out the drawing mode to make sure you can see all of this. Okay. So, here's what just happened. I just made the fins. Which are up here. And I put the fins on backwards. I'm so sorry, Shinwei, for taking up all of your time. But I can figure out my own drawing. I swear. Yes, the fins are incorrectly. Yes, and like it holds together once everything is in place. But right now everything is just falling apart. Okay, so now it does look like a fish. Here are the fins. Look at the inside. You can't see. This part's not really hollow yet. There we go. Okay, next part is we gotta attach the head on, which goes on like this. And there's a little like opening right there, so you just push in. You could slide and snap it in. This part here. And it's almost in. This is rather unfortunate. Yeah, there was a little, like, parts of my pieces got a little messed up during the 3D printing. I think, the material just didn't cut very well, but it cut well enough so that I do have a very nice fish. And you can go like this, and things don't fall apart. Yes, right? I don't think you can really hold it the other way successfully, but I will try just as a demonstration. Right? And you can have it stand up. Now, the other thing that I did with my project is I made holes for the fish's eyes, which, can you see? No, maybe. And the holes are just large enough so that you can stick a very small yellow LED inside, and you can maybe make blinking yellow lights for the fish. And the inside part around the head is hollow, so that you can fit wires through, and up here there's a bit of an opening on the very top so that you can have, or even the bottom, you could put it through the bottom as well, there's a bit of an opening, so that you can fit the wire through. So this is my 3D project.